Is interest rate likely to fall in Australia? Given this week's US Fed decision to drop 50 basis point, there is a huge expectation Australian Reserve Bank may follow the suit. However, the US drop of the interest rate portrays a more pessimistic view going forward and how the US economy will perform. Let's look at the realistic figure. US cash rate was sitting at 5.5%, whereas US inflation rate is hovering about 2.5%. That gives us about roughly 3% margin there. So there's a huge nominal difference. If we look that in perspective, Australian cash rate sitting at 4.35%, our headline interest rate is at 3.8%. There is only a small degree of margin or error. Given our inflation is staying at higher, it's likely Reserve Bank may not pass the rate cut in the near future. Also, we need to understand for the last few decisions or meetings, Reserve Bank hasn't really put the rate up. And it's a very fortunate they had their hand on the trigger, but they decided to not to put the rate up. So given all this scenario, I still am expecting the rate cut probably not going to happen anytime in the near future, but most likely when you move towards 2025 February onwards, then we may see the rate cut coming. There has been reports there may be multiple rate cuts coming in, which is likely going towards 2025. There may be more than one or two rate cuts coming, and we expect this probably happen in the US as well. So as an investor or as a buyer, how are you going to walk through it, or how are you going to prepare yourself? Are you ready when the thing does happens?